Something
I want
else?
to get into your new channel. What's going on with that? I saw that you're making one, and I don't know anything about it, and I have to know.
So we spent a lot of time working on the name. And do you want to talk about some of the names we thought of before? Some of the failed names?
Sure.
Yes.
There was "Don't try this at home."
Yeah.
You could have had that on YouTube, but the problem was, one of the problems was that it's long and that it's already taken every...
Telling me right now?
There's a Woody's Lab.
There's a
Pinterest.
Woody's Lab Pinterest.
Yeah, that's what we went with, Woody's Lab. And I'll tell you about the idea behind
And a
the channel.
MySpace.
I didn't get
You need a
MySpace.
MySpace?
I did. I will be running that from now on. If you want to get inside of this head, you come over to Woody's Lab on MySpace.
Did you really get it? No. It wouldn't have shocked me. But
you have 48 hours to get it before this goes live.
yeah.
You got a subreddit though, right? I think I saw you had a subreddit for it.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
dude! So I have. Let me see if I can count all the places I got my branding. I have it on YouTube. I have it on Twitter. I have it on Pinterest. I have it on Instagram. I have it on Vine. I have it on Facebook. I have it on. Did I say Tumblr already? I think I did. I have it on Reddit.
You didn't say Tumblr yet, so Tumblr
Tumblr.
domain.
Website.
I have .net, .org, and .com.
Oh,
I have that might be, I'm running out of ideas now, but yeah, I got my branding just about everywhere. And the concept behind the channel, it pretty much takes like some of my favorite parts from a lot of other things that I watch, right? Like it's a cross between Mythbusters, slow-mo guys, FPS Russia, but it's not always guns, although it's going to be oftentimes guns. Like I don't even want to give away some of the first video ideas yet, but I like
give
what
us
I like.
a tease.
What I like about Mythbusters is they will like do a thing and then they'll ratchet it up until it becomes a cool thing. Like one of the ideas that Kyle's not on board with was you know how you ever see like someone put oxyacetylene in a balloon? No. So you put oxyacetylene in a balloon, it floats, and then you explode it. And you like set a gas to it, like a flame, and the explosion is larger than you might guess, even from a balloon. Well, I have a 6-foot balloon. Like, have you ever seen the people crawl inside of a balloon and like put them on their necks, and it's like a balloon that's 6 foot in diameter.
It's like a fucking
like a
weather
gimp
balloon. It's huge.
Yeah,
it blows up to a size that wouldn't fit into a car. It blows up to a size that, I don't know, it's like 400 gallons.
It would hardly fit in the bed of a truck. Like, it's really large. And I was
He
like, I
wants to
could fill
this
that.
up with a gas that is used to melt steel. And you want to come up? We're going to come up with a precise mixture of oxygen and acetylene gas, so that it's most explosive. And then we're going to fill it up. I've already come up with a rig. I know how to do it, so we can do it safely. But we're going to fill it up with oxyacetylene, and then we're going to ignite it in a way that's really cool using high-speed cameras.
Yeah. I bought a high-speed camera for this channel, which is pretty expensive, and a bunch of lenses and such. And we're gonna try to make amazing videos, stuff that some sort of like behind-the-scenes type stuff. Like I have an idea on how I can get big. One, I know a lot of people on YouTube. I know myself, so that there's a little cross promotion I can do to help it get kickstarted. And like a lot of what I want to do, I think, is GIF worthy or GIF worthy, depending on how you prefer to pronounce it. So it's like, put the branding on there and then let the thing spread. Let it drop to Pinterest. Let people throw it on, images or whatever on Reddit, and let people discover me through just GIFs and whatever that float throughout the internet. And that's the idea, sort of like do a thing and then do that thing better and better and capture it with high production value, high speed cameras. And it's not going to be very much like Woody's Gamertag at all. Woody's Gamertag is really about like connecting with my audience. This, with the exception of me trying to throw a funny line in here or there, it's really about the stunt. And
would Jackie let you do something that was a bit risque on that channel? Like could you do a thing with like hey, listen to my definition of risque. So
okay.
Maybe an episode where you use thermal vision to determine if a woman's breasts are fake or not.
Would that work?
Yeah, it works.
This sounds brilliant. I like this idea a lot.
With a thermal scope, I can see through an entire layer of clothing. You remember those like really inappropriate scanners they have at the airport back in the day, and they fixed them? Yeah, you can get that like right here, and just take it with you.
What? I think
How much would
one
this
thing that might
device
throw a little
cost?
humor in it, we
25
should get
grand.
some man boobs in that as well, right?
Yeah, maybe some man boobs. You know, and also with the high-speed photography, what if we got a real fat guy and we punched him in the stomach, or we shot him in the stomach with like a tennis ball launcher, or you know, something.
So I like
maybe
that idea
thing
a
that we
lot.
were talking about building earlier.
And it's hard to reject every idea because it's been done before, but like some of the I've had ideas independently, and then I find that slow mo guys did it already. And
What if we
I'm not
make
sure.
a dildo cannon?
Now that I think might not hit the Jackie filter. I don't
We'll
know.
blur the dildos.
I could make a dildo cannon. Like we could put what are the feathers on an arrow called? Is it the chalk or the
The
knot?
vein.
The vein, yeah, I think.
Or
Is it?
fletching?
Fletch, that's what I was going. It's
Fletching.
the fletching. It's called the fletching. That might be
Fletching.
another thing.
No, felching is when you eat out of someone's asshole. I
Okay.
believe.
Yes.
Fletching would be on the arrow.
Fletch.
Thank you,
Like Fletcher.
Taylor. Your expertise came through big this time. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
thank you for contributing.
So we could put fletching on a dildo and it should shoot straight.
I'm not concerned with the accuracy of my dildo cannon. I'm looking for raw power.
I was thinking we might want to hit something reactive. Like we could. What if we fired a dildo into ballistics gel?
That wouldn't do
dildos
enough.
are made out of soft things unless you have like a glass dildo, and I think that might
Ooh.
just shatter unless we put it in some kind of a sabo, you know, something like a thing that wrapped around it, and like, you know, you got your dildo and then like a thing that wraps around that, and that goes in the barrel, and then it launches out. The sabo comes away, and
A
the
glass dildo and a
warps
potato
its head.
gun might work.
I don't know, man. I think
Anyway,
I would
Too many moving parts. You'll have
it's
to
not
hammer
all
more
meant to be
details
this
down
dirty.
later.
You know, I think a lot of it
No,
was
not at all. That's the dirty. That's,
some gun stuff, some explosive stuff, some interesting chemical reactions. You know, if I don't throw 5 gallons of sodium in a lake, then I'm not doing my job right. You know, that's the
I want to
kind-
see a lot of chemical reactions. I've been watching a lot of those. Some guy like heats up a nickel ball on YouTube and drops that on shit. That's really neat.
Yeah,
Do stuff like that.
But and
Like
sometimes I've seen thermal reaction. I'm sorry, I cut you off. But I've seen reactions done
you're
before, but they don't do it with the same production quality that I intend to bring to it. You know, until they've got 3 cameras on tripods and studio lighting, they're not making the kind of video that they can. You know, so that's
What
that's-
if we melted a gun down and made bullets out of it and shot stuff with gun-made bullets?
It sounds
That's
awesome,
very
but
meta.
expensive.
No, it's actually not, because what are those damn pistols? Is it a high point? Yeah, like a high point.
Yeah, those are
Those
the
things
shit
co-
burner pistols.
Yeah, you can get them for like 120 bucks,
At a
and they're
pawn
made
shop.
out of like, yeah, they're made out of like nickel or some shit. It melts in a pan. Seriously, it melts at like 600 degrees or something.
That wouldn't be nickel then.
Eric did it.
Wow,
It's something cheap, some cheap bullshit metal.
plastic. So
No, it's metal.
No, I'm just
Plastic.
joking.
Burn
It's a
plastic in a
polymer
pan.
gun.
It's working.
But yeah, so that's the idea, and I want to upload weekly. I haven't picked a day yet, but you know, I'll probably pick a day where the day before I tend not to be very busy. Like, you know, maybe I'll upload Thursday or something, because that's like the biggest gap I have between Painkiller Nearly and Painkiller Already. Painkiller Nearly. Anyway, so that's Woody's Lab. You can subscribe to it, but I will warn you, the first video is not going up till like October. Right now, I'm sort of working. I've got a guy helping me with all the graphics and the branding and the intro, and I have a little bit more equipment I'm still waiting on, but most of it's there. Like I'm getting some experience with my slow-mo camera. Those things take time, you know, to set it up, and it can be like 20 minutes between shots. But
How would you like an enormous pumpkin, like a
Ooh.
400 or 500 pound one? That'd be cool, right? Then
Yeah.
you drill a hole in the top, you fill it up with water, and then you put an explosive charge, like a very small one, right in the center of it, detonate it, and the whole thing just fractures from the hydro pressure.
you don't think the water will slow down the bullet so the explosive does? You need the explosive near the edge of the watermelon, I think.
Just take a piece of PVC pipe and put it in there and touch it to the explosive, and I'll shoot through the piece of PVC pipe down to the explosive.
Yep, that would do the trick. That would
You're
do
missing
trick.
the opportunity to turn the pumpkin on its side and fire the glass dildo at it.
Ooh.
Oh, that is the best way.
You know, think of the price. See, think of the product integration. Flashlight came to us, and those could be our targets. You could have flashlights down there, like the different models, like the butthole one, the vagina one.
As
the
if
mouth
even
one.
you could fire a glass cock into a fake butthole from more than like 3 feet away.
Dude. I think I could. I've done some similarly ridiculous stuff before. I think I could handle that.
I worry that if we go down the road that you're taking me, that it shuts off the door to a lot of other sponsors and branded integration.
Actually, I bet Kyle could do it, but only if you used like a vibrator that was sleek and smooth. You couldn't do it with one of those like realistic-looking dildos that has like veins in the cock. Like you wouldn't
Well,
be
we'd
able
be
to
shooting them into the fake vaginas, like that's part of it.
I'm saying that if you're far away, it's going to be harder to get a veiny dick
Oh
to go
no!
straight than
I
just
want
a nice
4K close up of the fake vagina as we get penetration, and I want it to like wiggle a little, like slow motion.
And you want
like
to rewind it.
Lube
and
droplets
play it, and rewind it,
sparkle.
and play it.
Lube droplets are like sparkling. Like you get that angle where you get the beams of like the rays of light, like twinkle twinkle, but it's in little droplets of wet platinum,
Right.
and they just sparkle.
Yeah.
That little oil spill look you get in the wet platinum from the lube.
Yeah, and you do kind of like this focus effect where like Woody, you're looking at the vagina all destroyed from the dildo can and the fake vagina, of course, and then you pan it, you go in tight on Woody and focus in on him, and he's just back there with his dildo cannon, like yeah, and that's how
A
the
lot of
episode
lens
starts.
flares, really
And
classic.
he's like, let's fuck some shit up.
Oh gosh.
Good video. Good video. Kids are
Tommy,
gonna love
any ideas for Woody's Lab?
As of now, I'm the only contributor.
I honestly, after glass dildos, I really don't know where you go from there. I mean, that's.
I do. Uphill is where you go from there. Yeah.
You can close the door to a lot of sponsors if you get too raunchy.
All right.
Yeah, suddenly Travel Aruba won't want to work with me because I do lots of dildo work when I'm not with them.
Travel Aruba.
I just made that up because Devin's super tramped.
After that whole Natalie Holloway thing, I bet Travel Aruba would probably work with us.
This is the thing I'm not familiar with.
No, yeah, you don't watch the news. Never mind. New topic?
Yes.
What your channel is?
So the channel is Woody's Lab. And the idea is it was going to be kind of a mix between like a Mythbusters and FPS Russia. And to be honest, especially with some of your more recent stuff, I really like a lot of what you've done. That overlay you do with the black and the B-roll and the voiceover is...
Yeah.
I like that so much. Most of the ideas that I come up with are straight up stealing it.
Dude, I don't care. Like, here's the thing. Like, a lot of people get weird about that stuff. I care less. I mean, like, I think that only pushes people creatively.
One thing that was going to be a little different than you're doing now is like a Mythbusters part of it. You know how on Mythbusters oftentimes they'll be like, we're going to try this. And you're like, here's step A, and if A is cool, then A times 2 will be cool, and A times 3 will be even cooler. And but there's been elements of that to your videos, lately too. I'm trying to remember some of the examples, but I don't know. Like, well, heck, I don't know if it's lately, but when you drop the iMac or the iMac Pro, whatever, not the Mac Pro in the water, and then you blow it up. And I want to say with some of the iPhone stuff, you'll do like a little test and a bigger test, and that was one of the elements I wanted to do in my videos a lot. Like, here, whatever, this is a proof of concept, and then this is it on a grander scale. And the idea is my lab is outside, and we're going to, test stuff. Sometimes it'll be chemical reactions. Sometimes it'll be gunplay. Sometimes it'll be, something else. And I'm kind of looking forward to it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I like that was the whole premise of like what I really kind of. Don't get me wrong. There was like some architectural design and like the show concepts and stuff that I did when I initially started making videos, but. And when I sit back and I look at it, like my channel is very selfish for me. It's like if I wanted to like focus on like growth and doing things a textbook way, it would be like I'd focus on like the tech, destruction stuff, or I would focus solely on the gun stuff. But for me, like rated RR is like it's for a way for me to keep my sanity while I do other YouTube stuff.
That part of it. I'm sorry to cut you, but like for Woody's Lab, but kind of like you. I want to make videos that I really want to make, right? Like, I would have a great time. I don't want to give away some of my video ideas. Not that I'm afraid they'd be stolen.
Oh, I'm recording this right
You
now.
would have a
They said, "I'm
great
afraid
time
they'd
if
be
you made a
spoiled."
black powder ballista that shot 4-foot long wooden dowels sharpened to a point with accurately at like 200 meters that would pierce plate armor. We should make that. Let's make that. We're gonna
I'm
make
down.
that.
Kyle, by the way, like people were there's a WoodysLab subreddit. I went and registered everything. Like I could go on and on. Here I will. I got Instagram, I got Vine, I got YouTube, I got Twitter, I got Facebook, I got a subreddit, I got the subreddit username, I got I can't even think of it all.
You got Foursquare. You got
I got,
LinkedIn.
I got that MySpace locked down for you. Don't worry.
I looked at GeoCities. It just rickrolls you. I looked at I locked down every social media site and got like with the WoodysLab branding, to be mine. Oh, .net, .com, .org.
Wow.
So anyway, but I lost my train of thought on all the branding stuff. But I'm very excited about making videos that where I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh, dude, today's going to be awesome.
We were talking about I was joking about making the ballista, the black powered.
Is that
the
what
black
I was
powered
leading into? I don't want to talk about our first video ideas too much.
That's not our first. I just made that one up.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about Kyle. So some people were like, hey, it seems like Woody and Kyle are doing this together. Kyle has so many video ideas that they're not even precious to him. He could come up with 10 in the next 15 minutes, and they will be good. I get a good video idea. I write it down in I've got this special notebook filled with video ideas because they don't come that often to me like they do to him. And I'm like, all right, I got to write this down, write some notes. I can review it. People have seen my YouTube ideas tab on my browser because I show it now and then. Like when I get an idea for something to talk about, like I note it down so I don't lose it. Kyle, he comes up with those. They have no value to him. He has so many good ideas for videos that he's happy to be like, yeah, we can do this one for you and this other one for me and this and that. And it's like, damn, he's an endless. Now I'm getting a little too gushy.
No, keep going. No, keep going. I don't think you've really
two are
explained
so
it.
cute.
So you had to rate my idea, man status.
How much do you like his ideas?
Where between? Am I on a Zuckerberg level yet, or am I not above? Like, where am I for you?
I swear, it starts at a 10, and then he'll come back with other ideas, like well, shucks, I guess I could spoil this. And Kyle made a prototype potato gun on PKN. If you guys aren't Patreon members, we lowered the price of Painkiller nearly from 25 to 10 to make it cheaper, and you get the visuals. Kyle was blowing the arms off of a mannequin in the last Painkiller nearly with a potato gun that is merely a prototype for what will eventually show up on Woody's lab. And then he's like, I was at Home Depot and we could do this and I saw this attachment, and he had other ideas that took his ideas from a 10 to an 11. So there's the answer to your question. Just jokes.
I'm looking forward to the WoodysLab videos. When are we going to start this thing off?
That is a damn good question.
Nice leg.
Thank you. It's more of a knee.
Well, it's impressive. There you go. Look at that flexibility.
Yeah,
that's good.
Stretching it on out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basketball shorts, I assume, or are you just going
yeah.
the beast down there?
Yeah, I had some shorts on. Yeah.
Okay. just
Basketball
making sure.
shorts, easy
That's a damn
access.
shame.
Back me up, Kyle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to the WoodysLab videos too. We just need to make it happen. Just gotta get out there and do it.
Is the branding done for that?
The branding. He gave me a lot. I haven't paid for it, so I don't use it yet. But he showed me everything, so I need to sync up with him. And I would hate to use it before it's paid for. I don't want to like.
Oh. Yeah.
So how's those WoodysLab videos coming?
Fuck you!
No, what's the
Yeah.
first? What's the
Yeah.
first one gonna be?
What's WoodysLab?
All right, so I guess it was last year, probably early last year. I was like, I'm gonna make a new YouTube channel. It's gonna be called WoodysLab, and the concept would be like outside is my lab, and I'm just gonna do cool shit. and it like ratcheted up. I think we had an idea where we were gonna like make fries, but then we would get like a potato gun that could launch a potato through like one of those mesh grates, and then it would like go to the other side and fall into boiling oil. And we were gonna kind of like create that and then like execute it and make it go. Where it was gonna like I wanted to do an oxyacetylene balloon. And Kyle thought this idea was too dangerous, but like you've probably seen people like blow up a balloon and hold a match to it and it goes pop, right? Well, I have these balloons that are large enough for like probably 2 or 3 people to get inside, right? So I was gonna like blow this thing up to the size of like a small room, right? Like not a big room, but like a big closet, and
just a small room full of flammable gas.
Yeah, and then launch it really high and light it with dragon's breath out of a shotgun or something and see what happens. But Kyle says that this is a bigger deal than I'm giving it credit for, and it would like break windows and police would arrive, and like this is like it's not a kaboom.
It would be
the guy who professionally blows up things, I would trust him.
Yeah,
it would be a real big explosion, and my biggest fear is some sort of static electricity or something like that setting it off prematurely, because I lit a balloon of acetylene once when I was like 15, and it took all the skin off this hand, and it was just, it was one of the most painful things I've ever been through, and I just have I'm really skittish around acetylene now.
Kyle's like the Hound. He's been burnt once, and now that's his weakness.
Yeah, I try to stay away from acetylene. Like gasoline, I feel like I understand like how gasoline works, and I start a lot of fires with gasoline, and do a lot of other stuff with gasoline too. But acetylene just seems more volatile, more dangerous. And I think what you'd want to do, maybe, and I'm just guessing though, is do an oxyacetylene mixture in the balloon. And it would be even more combustive, or, like a louder, bigger, more fiery boom if you had some oxygen in there. Mm-hmm. But the trick is filling up the balloon safely. Like, you want to be able to remotely fill up that balloon. So, like, here's how it would work. You'd attach like a 25-foot long hose between the tank of gas and the balloon in question, and you'd have some way so that like the nozzle goes in the balloon, and then the balloon squeezes around the nozzle, so it's just stuck there and it can't go anywhere. And then you open the fucking valve up, fill the balloon up right there, still attached and everything. Maybe you got a literal firewall between the tank and the balloon, and then you can shoot it with whatever you want. But what you don't want to do under any circumstances is be near the balloon while it's being filled with that gas, because if something goes wrong, then you're going to be scarred terribly or die.
Yeah, it seems like in my head the mechanism, like if we could seal the bottom of the balloon and then have something else just like squirt air into it or something, compressed air, it would blow it off the nozzle, and then it would take flight. And then you shoot it with your dragon's breath and it should blow up.
This just sounds so dangerous. Like, if I ever was planning something like this and Kyle told me, hey, you're going to want to rethink that, I wouldn't even ask for an explanation. I'd be like, okay, I shouldn't be doing this.
Hey, it scares me so much. Just like the nitty-gritty details of like the thing you just described, for example, like, getting it full of the gas, getting the end tied off or sealed in some way, and then releasing it. Like the simple act of like releasing it, like how does that happen? If someone ever has to walk over there and poke something with a stick, then we haven't planned appropriately. Like if you could if you just told me, hey, there's a big balloon of explosive gas, let's shoot it, I'm all for that. Like, that'll be cool as shit. Yeah, let's shoot it. But making a big balloon of explosive gas is
and that's the lab, right? It's that's where like the servos and the fun stuff comes in. Yeah,
It's gonna be one video on that channel. One is Woody's burn unit.
But anyway, I was really passionate about this idea last year, and then like I thought I was shopping for a house where I had even fewer neighbors than I do now, and we got this home, and I have 14 acres of land, a little more than that. But still, it's not as if I can't see a neighbor. And that's on my mind somewhat. And so some stuff I could do, other stuff, it's like, where's that? Where do those bullets land? And then...
I would certainly be happy to help you with any WoodysLab filming, if you wanted to come down here, of course.
That would be... that was a thought, too. It was like, we could prepare maybe 2 or 3 things, knock them out in a few days, and make that a go. But it just hasn't. I don't know. It's something that I don't want that bad right now.
Fair enough.
But there was a subreddit thread about it on the PKA subreddit, and they all fussed at me, and Kyle's really been enjoying it. He mentioned
because I know what happened. Part of it was like you wanted to be moved into the new house, and you still got like that new house in front of you with like little nitty gritty repairs and stuff, like getting everything 100%, and then it may be a year before you feel it's 100%. There's a lot going on there. I think
just today. So we've got. I'm doing this team building event with WoodyCraft. Oh yeah, it's right there in the thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got it.
Yeah.
There we go. What's the status with WoodysLab?
I don't know.
October
What is it,
2014.
Woody? WoodysLab 2017.
I don't like. I had this like big passion for doing WoodysLab like a year ago or something, and then so much time passed, and I don't know. I don't want to say it'll never happen, but I almost want to say it so people stop asking about it. But and then I've had this idea that like, shucks, what if I fired that thing up and Kyle and I made videos together? Like it was just a regular thing. Like every month or two, we like, all right, we're gonna do a shoot. 2 days on Kyle's stuff, 2 days on mine.
I don't even allure to that because it's not going to happen. Everybody's busy and you're doing house stuff and you're just not in the mood right now. So change the date on your WoodysLab channel to coming
2025.
Never. There you go. 2025. You got a decade to get the ball right.
Can you just do simple shit to satiate people, like throw stuff in the microwave?
No, this can't be a pussified. Because that's unique. He's never done that before. No, he can't just.
So I
come out
said more
pussified.
stuff, you idiot.
That's why, like, I've had that idea too, but I almost feel like if I kick it off and do something that's not exceptional, then that might be worse than waiting until I'm, passionate about it. So, if I'm gonna put videos up there, they're gonna be videos I'm proud of. That's the idea. It's supposed to be cool, but
yeah, I have ideas.
Kyle has lots of that's his superpower, or one of them anyway.
I imagine it. So here's the new one I came up with on the last episode. I was just kind of daydreaming, but imagine these tires. You know how tires will roll down a hill? I was thinking like put an X in the middle with like some boards, and in the middle have the explosives. So you've got those things rolling down the hill, and you just shoot them with a rifle as they roll past you, and they'll explode. That's gonna be really fun.
Kyle, do you
What's
remember
the X? Oh, it's in the tire.
Yeah, so that the explosives are right in the middle of the tire.
I like that.
Do you remember where the potato cannon idea came from?
Not exactly, no.
WoodysLab.
Oh, I miss WoodysLab. You've got I don't know why you don't get back into that. You've got all the.
I made so much progress on it.
Yeah, there was the time you talked about doing it. The memories. There was when you like
October, it's coming.
You didn't say what year?
10 months away. Oh, that old joke. She's 3 years running.
We're 9 months away from WoodysLab 2018.
Or 21 months away. Who knows? Or
33 months away.
Could be 45. I'm not there. I'm playing coy.
Coming as soon as the XFL.
Number 1. Number 2. Pizza pie in my eye. Oh my.
Kyle, you're muted. That's funny.